Today in the Daily Dose, convoys of the Second World War. Sinking some 5,000 merchant ships at a cost of an approximate 15,000 Allied lives, Germany's formidable U-boat fleet nearly brought Great Britain to her knees during the early years of the First World War, forcing merchant and naval vessels to band together to move desperately needed war material and fighting men across the Atlantic and other formidable oceans. The Allies also employed Q ships, which were lifelike decoys designed to draw U-boats into unsuspecting traps for ambush and destruction. Nearing the end of the war, Germany developed even longer-range U-boats that threatened shipping off the east coast of the United States, sinking 13 ships off the coast of Florida in May of 1918 alone, prompting Congress and the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers to develop the Intercoastal Waterway System in 1924 for the protection of ships in the event of future world wars. After Japan's unprovoked attack on American naval assets at Pearl Harbor, by the dawn of 1942, the U.S. Navy had only 81 ships to help the Allies fend off the growing U-boat menace, prompting German Admiral Karl Dönitz to ramp up wolfpack attacks on Allied shipping. Resuming the convoy tactics of World War I, merchant and naval vessels formed up into fast convoys versus slower ones, consisting of 45 to 60 ships on average, although the largest during the war made up some 166 ships. Steaming in 9 to 12 columns with 1,000 yards between columns and 600 yards between ships. Due to their inherent vulnerabilities, oilers and munition ships were placed in the innermost columns, with the convoy Commodore, as he was known, as the lead ship in the center column. The convoy system also maximized the efficiency of shipping operations, wherein ships within a convoy could share resources such as fuel and supplies, making the overall transportation process more sustainable. Fast convoys usually zigzagged to complicate a U-boat's targeting abilities, while slower convoys usually steamed straight ahead in the interest of speed. By May of 1943, however, anti-submarine warfare techniques had turned the hunters into the hunted, including improvements in radar, sonar, radio direction finders, magnetic detection equipment, anti-homing torpedo devices, and hedgehog depth charges, leading to an Allied victory during the Battle of the Atlantic. Despite their ultimate success, the Allies paid an extremely high price for victory, losing 3,500 merchant ships and 175 warships by the time of Japan's surrender, making convoys of World War II one of the most instrumental tactics of the Second World War. And there you have it, convoys of the Second World War, today in the Daily Dose. Get your nerd on with the Daily Dose. And if you enjoyed today's episode, share the link with a friend or colleague so that they too can learn something new every day.